Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So this is the area of my home that I am going to organize and tackle today. This is my main pantry, and you can see there's a lot of food here, but food has just been thrown into every drawer. So I do need to organize all of these. And then you're going to see down the bottom my snack drawer. I can barely even open it. There are a few items here that the expiry date has passed, so I am going to go through, check expiry dates, possibly donate those or throw them away if they are open, and then just organize it. So yeah, you can see this snack section, I just can't even open the drawer at all. There's just stuff that's been thrown in there, and same with this bottom drawer here. So that is the area that I am going to tackle today. We do have a lot of snacks. If you've watched my videos before, you know that our other section of the pantry is kind of like off in the laundry area. That's all our large bulk snacks, cereal and stuff like that. But this is our main pantry that has like all the pasta, the sauces and stuff like that. And then all of my spices and oils and stuff like that is also in another section, kind of like a cupboard just off of the stove, so it's easier to access. So I was just gonna start organizing this, but then I realized how dirty the actual drawer was, so I started to get some wipes and I was moving stuff around, wiping it down. I just wanted to make sure that it is clean. I can't remember the last time I tackled this pantry. It would have been quite a few months, and most of these items are still within date. There's just a few that expired within the last month or two, mostly August and September with the expiry date. So really what I did was, once I organized it and had a pile of stuff to donate, anything that was open I threw away, anything that was unopened and the best by date was like August and September, I did put in a bag and I put it on my buy nothing group, and it was picked up within a day. So really happy about that. A lot of people, even though it's Best Buy September, which was only like last month, you're talking about chocolate, possibly some ramen, some candy. Most of those are still in good condition. They haven't been opened, and so I'm sure people can still eat them. These Cheez-Its, they don't expire until December, but my kids have not eaten them. I've had them in this pantry, I think, for like 6 months, and they have not eaten them. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to donate them. I don't need them here. I'm just going to try and keep all the food that we do eat. I have a bunch of cake mixes there in the corner. I need to start utilizing those. Next time the kids want to have like cupcakes and stuff like that, I'm just going to pull that out and bake them. Okay, next is the snack one, and this is the drawer that is always packed to the brim because we just throw stuff in there. I do have a few bins and I try to organize as much as possible, but we're a snack family, and if you don't know, I am an extreme couponer. I do have a couponing channel called Couponing with Grace, and so we get a lot of snacks for cheap or free, like really cheap. So that's why I'm always getting snacks. I know it's probably not healthy, but my kids don't always snack, and same with myself. We do have a bit of self-control. I was checking these Tate cookies to see if they were open. They were not, and their Best Buy was I believe August. So I thought, you know what, it's been sitting here for, I would say, at least 3 months. No one's going to eat it. Let me just donate it. So I actually have space here for the snacks that we do eat. And then I will go through these bins. We do have a lot of, I think, lollipops and candy that my kids have not eaten. And so I thought it's just best to get rid of them. We're not going to eat them. There's a few chocolate bars there that were Best Buy August and September as well, so I thought I'd get rid of them as well. I will leave snacks in here. Like I said, most of the time we get them for free or really cheap. I'll leave them in here for a couple of months, and then if by the time I am doing this kind of declutter and clean my pantry, I think I do these about every 3 to 5 months. If it's still there, and I know when I've bought these items, if it's still there, that's when I will just get rid of them. A lot of the times the kids don't realize what we have because there's so much and they don't see it all. So it is good sometimes to do these cleaning more often so they can visually see what we have, and so they'll potentially eat them. But these lollipops, they've been sitting there for quite a while, and nobody's eating them, and I'd rather get rid of them. Honestly, they're not that healthy, and so I'd rather the kids kind of eat like crackers and cookies, stuff like that, other than hard candy. And so yeah, I'm just going through those M&Ms were Best Buy, I believe, July and August, and those were the peanut M&Ms. My kids tried them, they did not like them. One of them is open, so I did dispose of that one, and then the other two actually sealed, so I did decide to donate them. So now I'm just putting back all of the, I guess, candy or chocolates and snacks that are still within date and that I know that we're going to eat them. So I'm just trying to organize them here. So do continue watching. I'm just going to step back. You can listen to some music and continue watching as I declutter this area, and then I will chime back in a little bit later. So to make space, I decided to open up some of the items out of the boxes and then place them in here. And these are the kind of snacks, granola bars that I eat, so I wanted to make sure that I can see them, and I will hopefully eat them over the next couple of weeks or months. And so you can see I'm just trying to put as many items back in here as possible, do them neatly, folding them and trying to put them in those kind of like baskets there. I have 3 baskets there, and as I am going through them, checking expiry dates, seeing if they're open, all this other stuff, you'll see that I end up moving some of them around because I have a lot of empty space in that drawer below, and this started to get pretty full. So I started to move things around like you can see, and then I actually put quite a few of them also in the bottom. You can't see it from this angle, but the floor is quite a mess. Anything that we're not keeping, I kind of just left them on the floor, and then I just continued to the next shelf. I just wanted to have everything kind of in one location first, and then I'll reassess what needs to be either thrown away or donated. But yeah, the floor in front of me is a mess, but you can see I'm slowly bringing everything into the pantry, and it's looking a lot neater. You can actually open up the drawer and see everything, which is what you want in a pantry, not stuffed to the brim and you can't see what's behind. So really happy with the way it is turning out. And so I'm almost done with this shelf here, and then I will move up to the next shelf. So this next shelf has a lot of our coffee, teas. I have some canned meat, a few like peanut butter and pasta behind the back. And there was a few snacks there that ended up on this shelf. So those I ended up throwing them on the floor. But yeah, I was just rearranging this and trying to make as much space as possible. So yeah, you can see I'm just moving things around. We do have a lot of tea. My husband likes to change up his tea quite a lot. I should start drinking tea more often. It is very beneficial, and I know that it does also help with food hunger. If I drink tea, I know that I won't be so hungry and snack. So that it's on my list. I need to kind of like put it in my diary or something that I should drink at least 2 cups of tea a day. We do have way too much tea. I need to start utilizing what we have in our pantry before it gets to the point where they are past the expiry date and I do have to throw them away. I do need to be more cautious of what we have and try to eat and drink what we have in our house before we start going eating out and stuff like that. So there wasn't much I had to do in this drawer. I just rearranged some of the sauces and stuff like that. This drawer has most of our ramen. There was a bunch of ramen that were all the way in the back that is Best Buy, I think, March. So I just decided to get rid of those. There was some liquid IV that I thought I'd bring down to kind of like the drink section, and I was just moving things around here. You can't see, but there's a bunch of canned pineapple and corn also in that drawer. And then this top drawer has most of our baking stuff. So you can see our supply of ube mochi that we get from Trader Joe's. Every time this goes on sale, I get like a box of 20 that will last us the whole year. And I do have a few pancake mixes there that we did get from Hawaii. So I'm just rearranging them to try and make it look a little bit more neater so you can actually see what is there. I didn't really get rid of anything on that shelf. I just kind of made it neat and visible for people to see. And so it's basically done. So now we're looking at all the stuff that's on the floor. Anything that is open or way past expiry, I'm going to throw them away. Also all these boxes, when I put all the items in those little tubs, I'm throwing those away. So this is the trash bag, and then everything else that is not open, I am going to list them on my Buy Nothing group and see if someone will take them. And honestly, the minute I listed them up there, I had multiple people wanting them, and so I did pick somebody that I've picked up before. So I do like to give back to people that have given me stuff, and so I did reach out to them and they did pick it up literally that afternoon. So really happy about that they were able to grab these from me and it wasn't going to go to waste. Those protein bars that I did pick up and I put them in the trash bag, that one, the expiry was January. Well, it says Best Buy January, but I didn't want to give it to somebody and then they get sick. Anything that was just Best Buy the last couple of months, I decided those were okay to donate. Anything else that's open or like 6 months past, I decided to just trash those. And so this is my bag of donation to put on the Buy Nothing group. A lot of items there. I really tried to fit them all in there. These Pop-Tarts, they expired I think in August and September, and I just got them because the flavor that my kids wanted, they didn't have in stock, and I thought maybe they'd want to try this confetti or cookies and cream. They did not, and their favorite is s'mores. They did not want to try that one, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to donate it. It's been sitting in my cupboard way too long. And so yeah, that's basically it. So let's just do a really quick recap of what my pantry looked like before. So it didn't look too bad, but this one drawer here was a complete mess. And so yeah, I really wanted to tidy this up and make the items more visible for my family to see, so we can see what we have. And this is what it looks like now. So you can see I could pull out the drawers, you can see all of the items. That's more of our baking drawer. This one here, you got all of our ramen, you've got rice. There's still a little bit of space there at the front, so happy that this drawer is nice and neat. Same with this one here. It does look a little messy, but yeah, at least I can see everything that is in there. And this is the biggest transformation, this snack drawer. So I was able to pull it out, and there's a lot of space above it. That's a really deep drawer, and this is the excess drawer down the bottom. So really happy with the way it turned out. So yeah, I hope this has been a motivation to you to find a place in your home to clean. But very happy that I was able to tackle this today. And yeah, I think that's basically it. So if you haven't watched my other videos, do check them out. But other than that, yeah, I wanted to also show you, you can see there, that is the trash bag, and that is the donation bag. And so yeah, that's basically it. So I hope this has been helpful for you and motivation, and thank you for watching.